What's up, Wolfpack? We back. Back in 1985, there was a movie called Pee-wee's Big Adventure. It was played by an actor by the name of Paul Reubens, and Reubens played Pee Wee Herman, which is basically a Peter Pan type character who was very annoying and refuses to grow up. There was a scene in the movie, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. The scene is annoying as hell, and here's a clip of it.
You're crazy.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're a nerd.
I know you are, but what am I?
You're an idiot.
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are.
Which brings me to my point. Over the weekend, the New York Times put out an article entitled, Fox News gave Donald Trump a perch. Now they give him a bullhorn. You know, a bullhorn. So he can talk to people loud and get his message out. Repeatedly. All the time. One, we're going to look at the amount of coverage that Donald Trump received, and we're going to look at the focus of the coverage that was received. I think both of these are important measuring sticks when we try to, you know, point fingers at who did what for 2016.
It doesn't bother me at all, but you know, I like real news, not fake news. Give fake news. Thank you, everybody.
But also set the record straight. Now, we all know Donald Trump received more media coverage than any other candidate. What you may not know is Donald Trump received more media coverage than Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio, Ben Carson, combined. According to MediaQuant, an analytics company, Donald Trump received a whopping $4.9 billion in free earned media. Booyah! That's a lot of money. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. MediaQuant goes on to estimate that 23% of Donald Trump's coverage was negative. Hillary Clinton, only 12%. But look at the amount. So it was a lot of negative, but it was a lot of positive. And it was a lot of coverage in general. And if you're Donald Trump and you're doing the judo thing, which is where you use the momentum of the media against themselves, it's like they're attacking, he did this. As the media charges him like a bull, he's using their momentum. He's using their momentum. Well, nobody should be shocked, right? The biggest tool of Donald Trump is Twitter, and it became a very useful tool as well. In fact, Election Day tweets in 2016 equaled that of 2012's entire election. So you got one day in 2016 that equaled all traffic, all tweets in 2012. Now we know Twitter grew astronomically during the election year, right? During the election season. And it's only getting bigger, right? But the point is that Donald Trump was there to use that. Donald Trump received over $400 million in free media attention on Twitter. Hillary Clinton, just 100 million. Yeah. One of these are heavier than the other. Yeah. It's also, all of the free revenue meant that candidates such as Donald Trump, he didn't need to spend money with the networks because he had so much media traffic. So why spend money in traditional ad formats? Many traditional media outlets look to make a killing during the election cycle. But Donald Trump proved he didn't need them because he had free earned media, not just on network channels, but on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. So they took a hit in the ad revenue department. I mean, it's kind of simple. Why would you spend a lot of money? Why would you spend a lot of money on like YouTube ads where you could just tweet on Twitter or make a post on Facebook? Now let's talk about what the message was behind that media and what kind of media that was specifically, and why the New York Times article, in my opinion, is some bullshit. In 2008, the three broadcast networks, MSNBC, Fox, and CNN, devoted 3 hours and 40 minutes on their nightly news reporting to actual issues reporting. That's issues that are actual issues, not arguments on Twitter, not tiffs and taffs that happen during the debates, but actual issues that are of substance. That's 3 hours and 40 minutes. Well, in 2016, that plummeted to a grand total of only 36 minutes. 36 minutes. That's not even a fourth, right? That's not even a fifth. What is that? Is that like a fifth or a sixth? Or seventh or eighth? Is it a 10th? I don't even know. What is that? 30 minutes compared to 3 hours and 46 minutes? It's a big difference. 6, 7, 6. It's a sixth. It's grotesque. It's horrible. ABC and NBC had just 9 minutes of issues coverage each. CBS had 18 minutes. ABC and NBC each had less than 1 minute of issues coverage per month in 2016. Booyah! And you want to talk to me about Susan Sarandon, Nina Turner, Bernie Sanders, Bernie Bros, Jill Stein. Isn't it funny how no one mentions Gary Johnson when he won, I don't know, 3 times the amount of votes as Jill Stein? I mean, not that I really want to harp on it, because in America, any candidate should be able to run if they meet the guidelines, right? But I'm just saying, it's never even talked about. Those figures come from Andrew Tyndall of the Tyndall Report, which monitors news programs. Tyndall says in 2016, there was zero coverage on the issues of poverty, climate change, or drug addiction. So what is the New York Times article even talking about? Going after Fox, as if Fox is the reason why Donald Trump was given so much coverage. Donald Trump was given coverage across the board. As in everywhere, dog. Everywhere. In fact, it's not even mentioned in this New York Times article that CBS President Leslie Moonves said that Donald Trump's run may not be good for the country, but this show is good for business. Oh, it's good for business. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to do business, baby. Business. We're here to do business. I'm not saying it was all the media's fault. Well, I am saying that, but what I'm saying is I understand Donald Trump was great at manipulating the media. He'd say something outrageous and he knew that would keep you from focusing on substance. But it's your job to focus on both the substance and the stupid shit. You could focus on both. I mean, you slide in the important issues in with the BS. I mean, I'm a realist. I know you're going to cover it. Cover both. You got to cover both, man. And you didn't cover both. In the New York Times, what's the name of this guy? What's the name of this journalist? Look, I'm not saying that Michael Grinbaum is totally wrong. He's right. Fox gave Donald Trump a lot of free coverage. All right? But like everybody else did too, man. Everybody else did too. ABC, NBC, CBS, MSNBC, CNN. Everybody did. Everybody, not just Fox. And I'm not defending Fox. And I'm not just crapping on Michael Grinbaum. Michael Grinbaum, you know your colleagues barked at cars moving instead of the intruder going through the window. My thing is, I'm just tired of people attacking Senator Nina Turner, attacking Susan Sarandon, attacking me, attacking Bernie Bros, attacking anybody who didn't vote for Hillary Clinton as if they were the real reason. You spent 2 years telling me that it was the Russians. You spend millions of dollars going after Trump campaign officials and friends about Russia. And then we got washed up, annoying soccer mom / Hollywood actress / old cocktail dress wearing pinky out, Mai Tai sipping, limousine Democrats, telling us that it's our fault that Hillary lost, and people in the media perpetuating the nonsense. The New York Times is right, but they're wrong. Fox News is wrong, but they're in company. And basically, Fox News could say to New York Times and MSNBC and CNN and ABC and all these other media outlets, oh, I gave Donald Trump a perch. We've been a bullhorn for Trump. Well,
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I? The same, mofo. The same.